You know why you're having a hard time manifesting your desires? It's because you don't have a childlike imagination. Me, my imagination runs wild. Like, it's really, really crazy. But even in the Bible, it does tell you that, Jesus says that in order to enter the kingdom of heaven, you have to become like a child, right? And where's the kingdom of heaven? Within. So you have to use your imagination to manifest, to be able to go into the kingdom of heaven and receive what you're looking for, right? So, for example, now this is what I do. Everyone doesn't have to do this, but when I was going through my divorce, I literally had a dream where God took me to the courts in heaven, like the literal divorce court in heaven, or the courts in heaven, where I literally had paperwork that I was filing there during my divorce. So if there's a court in heaven, there's a bank in heaven. So since there's a bank in heaven, this is what I do. Okay, so I get somewhere and I lay down and I get really, really still. Very peaceful, very calm. In your bed is probably the best place to do it, laying down on the couch. Try to eliminate noise, but I get still. I close my eyes and I imagine that I'm walking into the bank in heaven, and I'm in heaven. It's beautiful. The streets are paved with gold. The entire bank building is painted in gold. The walls are gold. There's unlimited money, unlimited resources. And I go into this bank. I walk in the door with so much confidence because I am a child of the Most High. And I go in there and I walk up to the teller and they greet me by name because they know me, they remember me. I come there all the time, right? And I tell them how much money I need. I don't say, hey, can I check my balance, or, how much money is available. There's unlimited resources, and I go and tell them exactly what I need, and sometimes more. And then the bank teller, they'll say, my pleasure. They walk over, they get the amount of money I need, usually, which is stacks and stacks of money. And then we walk over to the funnel that is the transport between heaven and earth. Like when you go to the bank and you're in a drive-through ATM or teller or whatever, and they put the thing through the funnel to get to your card. That's how I envision it. And that funnel takes that money from that bank in heaven to earth where I am. And then I tell them, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time, because I'll definitely be back. Sometimes while I'm there, I'll say hey to my grandmother or loved ones who have passed away and gone before me. I walk out and I come back. I come back with expectancy that it is done. It is so. I don't question if it's coming. I don't come back and wait, wondering if it's going to work. I literally stop there and say it is so, and I move on to something else. I go to the most important phase of manifesting anything, which is letting it go. Just going about my day. I don't care if I only have $5 to my name. If I want a Starbucks drink, I'm going to take that $5 and go and buy me a Starbucks drink. Now, to the person who does not understand this, they're going to think that's very irresponsible. For those who manifest, if you know, you know. That's the key. Let it go. Act as if it's done. I don't have $5. I have the $5,000 that I've asked the bank for. And it's here. And so you have to have an imagination like that. You might not use that method, and I'll share some more methods, but that's definitely one that you can use. So hopefully that works for you.